Impulse started as an idea around 2016. And I was working at a bank, but my love was dance, and I was teaching 10 classes a week all over northern Colorado. At one point, my husband Patrick turned to me and said, "If you love dance so much, why don't you pursue that and open a studio?" I kind of laughed and brushed it off, but it planted a seed, and I started to really think about it. And then it was all I could think about. It was all I could dream about. I knew that I wanted an accessible, safe space for adults to dance, to find happiness and movement with no judgment. And I was lucky enough to have met so many wonderful instructors through teaching that I knew immediately who I wanted to invite and that would support this vision and bring positivity and acceptance that I was looking for.
But she could dance, 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 even when it's raining, when the sky was falling down.
I remember the day Nadia told me this dream she had of opening an adult dance studio and how excited we all were.
I just knew that you would create the best environment for people to really express themselves freely. It's almost like a gift to the community because when we become adults, we just don't have the chance to do that as much. And so what a wonderful idea it was.
The thought of a studio for adults was not only something I was totally down for being a part of as a student, but also as an employee and teacher.
People were just so overjoyed to have a space to come to, and I just remember them almost feeling hungry, they were just so excited to be in the space because they were just finally somewhere I can go to dance and have fun and exercise and feel good.
At the end of 2019, I was hired to teach at Impulse, and I asked Nadia if I could start Impulse Contemporary Company. Given that our society offers a lot of competitive or exclusive dance, many of us were drawn here because we want a judgment-free space that helps us feel at home in our bodies and get out of our heads.
I went to my first class and it was magical. I had never felt so welcome in a dance environment, and I immediately knew I needed to continue dancing at Impulse.
I swear to God, I don't know what I'm doing. But she can dance, dance, dance.
It just felt like it was meant to be. I was I already love Impulse. I already love everything else that we do. Do you want to be on the front desk team? And it's I really want to be more involved with Impulse, so let's go.
Shit hit the fan. I knew I had people that truly cared and loved Impulse that I'd known for a long time that were helping me hold down the fort and supporting. It's gonna be okay, because you need those people around you.
Yeah, she can dance.
Our community values are about respect, kindness, inclusion, lifting each other up, seeking progress, not perfection. Our community values are the foundation of what we do, from hiring staff to organizing events.
Establishing relationships and building community. That's probably my favorite thing.
I connect with the Impulse value of community. When I moved here, this was the first place that I made friends, and now they're the best friends I have.
Impulse has been the most beautiful surprise. When I first came into this space as a student, I felt so encouraged to find my groove again, no matter where I was in my dance journey. I felt invited and inspired to be who I am and fully and authentically myself, to grow into the artist I've always wanted to be. I knew from the second I stepped on the dance floor that this is where I was meant to be, to have the opportunity in my adult life to never stop dancing and creating.
Who knows who we'd be if we just live more and love more.
Nadia asked me to become director in January 2021, and I couldn't be more proud of this dance fam. Our members, our staff, our growth. When the world tries to convince us to feel insecure about who we naturally are, we need people and environments that see us and celebrate us.
I love being able to teach in a space where I'm allowed to be myself and just be a human. We're not perfect, and I think that that's celebrated. I feel I can show up authentically, and my students do the same.
Having a space where it was about getting to know you a little bit more as a person tells me way more about a student and the connections we can build than their dance ability or their previous dance experience.
To now be an instructor here and have the chance to impact those around me, to be able to do what they love, express themselves, and take a chance on what dance can bring into their lives has been the most fulfilling experience.
It is so amazing to see how Impulse has evolved over the last 5 years. I believe Nadia's vision of an inclusive space where everyone can feel safe and embraced has been so needed in these times. I feel so honored to be part of the growth and success of this blooming community.
For so many adults, Impulse serves as a weekly reminder to prioritize joy.
Today, I'm continually grateful for the community Impulse has created. I've made lifelong friends who believe in what we're doing and continue to take the studio beyond my wildest dreams.
Who knows who we'd be if we just live more and love more.
Whenever somebody asks me about Impulse, I'm always like, oh, you're gonna love it.